Hello retail traders. Today I'm going to bring you a stock called PLTR. PLTR had some, pretty decent earnings, I think. The analyst has actually upgraded it on an average of about around $30. So I think, I'm getting a different outlook on this company now. And I'm going to chart this up for you. I've been kind of bearish on it for a couple of months, and now I'm going to turn my attitude and become just a little bit bullish on it. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the chart. This is PLTR. Going to look at the yearly. Pretty sure this is the year. Nope, there's a yearly. We had a yearly high of $45, and we've been bouncing off this here low support area of right around 21. And you can see that's a very important support area, because many times we've touched down here, and then she bounced back down here on that last little run and pulled back. So you could probably guess where resistance is going to be to break, and it's going to be right up here on this double top. We're going to just go ahead and draw that in at 27.43. So inside of this channel we have a pivot point. This is a Darvis box. We've had the downtrend, descending flag right here, if you can see it. I'm all about technical trader and charting up flags. So right here is the descending pattern. You can see that it did pull back and dipped on down, and once it dipped, she went ahead and bounced back up to resistance. So this will be a triple top if she does decide to break or hold on. Now analysts got it at 30. I more or less got it here for the triple top if it doesn't break, to pull back to the 200 on the yearly. The next resistance after that triple top is right around that 29 area. I'm going to stick with that. Change this up here. Right there around 29.09. So this is a little Darvis box right here, and if we trip on we could have a triple top and then break out of resistance. Let me color this in for you. First I want to put a little pivot point in here. It's kind of hard to find. There it is. I think it's right there. Could be a little bit higher, but I like that right there for the pivot point. 24.67 inside the Darvis box. I'm going to go ahead and color that in. I'm going to make this one red, because that's going to be our hard resistance to break. And then this is going to be our low support, and I'm going to raise the bar up on this, and I think support will be right around this 22 area, right around in here. $23. Let me see if that raise it just a little bit. There we go. I'll turn that red, because I don't think we're going to get back down to that 21 area. If we do, that'll be a strong buy. So this is going to be your channel inside the Darvis box, and I'm going to go ahead and color that in. And that resistance is going to be right there to the bottom of that box. We'll change this into a light blue or some other color. Won't stand out as much. We'll make it green. Nah, green don't match too good. We'll change that around. Now there we go. So inside of this area is the pivot point area, and I'm going to color that in with a yellow. So that's your pivot point. And right now we're at 24.90, so we're at the top of that channel. I didn't even look at the prices. I just looked at the trend bars, the extended trend line. So we need to break that resistance and get on up here to the triple top, and that's right around 27.43. And that lower support needs to hold here at 23.08, come out in the morning. If it does pull back to the bottom of the Darvis box, will be $21, and that'll be a very strong buy. So if this thing is got a lot of it's got a cult following, and there's a lot of people that are interested in this stock and like the company. I personally will have I have mixed feelings about the management, but I surely love the momentum and the following that this stock has right now and the volume that it's been getting. So this is going to be one of them stocks that you want to buy down here and maybe hold for a very long time, maybe a couple years, and you'll probably see this thing up around 50, maybe 60 to $100. But for right now, we're down here bottom fishing, and I think that low support is $21, and the strong buy, and there's your pivot point, and the resistance to break is 27.43 up to 29, and the analysts, they got it at 30, and I can see that. I see what they're looking at, but they'd have to get into a gap. This here would be my hard resistance right there at 30.06, so it does make sense that they called that there. They must be reading the charts pretty good, because that's what I see too at 30.06. You hit that, take some profit, let it pull back to this support level at 27.43, and hopefully we can get that channel and raise the bar and get this stock above this pivot point and start gaining some ground and poised for another breakout. Everything's working for it right now, and that's PLTR. And the earnings, they were better than expected. Let's put it that way. They've got some pretty good forecast. Still have a loss of 7 cents, but yet it was better than last time. I'm going to give it probably a good 5 or 6 now, where I had it down at a 3, just due to the CEO, but I'm changing my mind on it, and I'm getting a little bit more bullish on it because of earnings. So everybody have a great day, and I wish you a great week. This is PLTR.